Okay, let's factor 2x cubed plus x squared minus 5x plus 2 fully. To do this, I'm just going to let f of x equal 2x cubed plus x squared minus 5x plus 2. I'm going to use the remainder theorem, thereby the factor theorem, to determine one factor and then do synthetic or long division to find the rest of the factors using the quotient. So I'm going to plug in some values. So we can use the rule for potential factors. Right, you can think about f of x as ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Potential factors is basically plus minus the potential factors of the constant of d over plus minus the potential factors of the leading coefficient a. So we can see that our factors of d here, because it's 2, we can do 1 and 2. And the leading coefficient is also going to be 1 and 2. So some of the potential factors can be 1 divided by 1, which is 1, plus minus. So these are just values you can test, plus minus 2, as well as plus minus 1/2. Okay, so these are just values you can test. So I'm going to start by testing out positive 1. You just need to test and solve for one factor. So if you do that, you can notice here that this is actually going to be equal to 0, because you have 2 plus 1 is 3, minus 5 negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So f of 1 is 0, so therefore x minus 1 is a factor. After you figure out one of the factors, you can either use synthetic division or long division. I'm just going to use long division for this. So this is x minus 1, 2x cubed plus x squared minus 5x plus 2. And then here I'm going to plug in 2x, so you get 2x squared, so 2x cubed minus 2x squared. So you want to match the first term, and if you subtract it, these cancel out, so you get x squared minus 2x squared, so it's 3x squared minus 5x. Then you have to match the leading term again, so I'm going to add 3x here, so this is 3x squared minus 3x. 5x minus 3x is negative 2x plus 2. Right, and then I'm going to multiply by negative 2, and you actually get negative 2x plus 2. So the remainder here is 0, which is consistent. And then we have the quotient. What I'm going to do is I want to factor the quotient, so I'm just going to do that in blue. You have 2x squared plus 3x minus 2. If I want to factor this, two numbers that add up to positive 3, then multiply negative 4, you could do 2x squared plus 4x minus x minus 2, 2x, x plus 2, minus 1, x plus 2, so your two factors are 2x minus 1 times x plus 2. Okay, so that's the quotient factor, and then we already found out previously that the x minus 1 is a factor, so f of x can be written as x minus 1 times 2x minus 1 times x plus 2, and this is our expression fully factored.